Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me. The Queen is back. Alright, so I really was inspired to do this video. And last night I checked out Tony Turner's video of Aaliyah and the conspiracy about her, and all these years how people have made up their own conspiracies about her. And it's kind of like with Aaliyah, hell, I have never met the woman. I know the Aaliyah fans that have met the woman, and we know that Aaliyah was a badass, a one of a kind, humble, down to earth about her music. And it's really funny because I was just saying like his perspectives. Tony Turner, please check out his YouTube channel, Tony Turner. He always makes great content on Aaliyah, aka Baby Girl. So I'm going to do my video of my own perspective as well. Shout out to you, Tony. Keep doing your thing, bro. Team Aaliyah for life, period. Alright, my thing is, some rumors about Aaliyah, because that I've heard over the years, was like, oh, Aaliyah, she was like a diva, or like Aaliyah. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be straight up. This rumor about Aaliyah being a man, that really hit home with me because I didn't know. I've never heard that rumor before. Okay, and I'm like, the only artist that I've heard of that nasty rumor about them, well, about her, Sierra. She's another one of my favorite artists, period. But I've never, like, that was so new to me, and I'm like, dang, really? I mean, and it's because the ignorance of how people, they love to make stuff up about people. And what's so sad is like Aaliyah still got haters to this day. Aaliyah got some pressed haters. I mean, that woman been long gone for over 20 years. Her name is still alive. Her legacy is still alive. She still got people running their mouth about her. Aaliyah fans, you know how we roll. We'll drag haters, but that's just how it is. When you got haters, you're doing something right. You got people that gonna hate on your success. You're gonna have people that after you long gone, people gonna still hate on you. So it's really crazy because it's like with Aaliyah, for her to accomplish everything by up until she was 22 years old, very successful artist, period. One of the successful artists of her generation, period. And just looking back at her career, right? And man, boy, oh boy, I tell you, even like Tony's video, he was saying like how people was like thinking like the Illuminati killed Aaliyah. She was a sacrifice. I am going to, and this is my honest opinion. The music industry, we don't know the music industry, and I know, like I said, I do strongly believe that there are some dark things that go on in that circle. Because with Aaliyah, it's like, she was able to navigate. She was able to make connections because of her uncle, Barry Hankerson. And like I said, Barry Hankerson, he helped manage her music career. Her family, her mother, her father, her brother, they were helping her out too. The Halton family. But at the same time, it's like this, I really feel like, rumors about her, like, being a sacrifice, and, it's kind of like, people's like, oh, well, she knew that her time was going to be short. I'll say this, when like you have like a intuition or like that feeling that something might happen, good or bad, and hell no, I don't want nothing bad things to happen to anybody, period. not to good people. Hell nah. I don't like that. I hate that with passion. It breaks my heart. But Aaliyah, the kind of person that Aaliyah was, and I could tell, like, even watching her interviews, how she talked about her career, how she talked about what kind of person she was, how she really was very, open. She wasn't like, like I said, yeah, she was a private person. She was a private person. Like, she didn't really like people in her business like that, which is fine. I got respect for that. But she was, like, at times, she did share her vulnerable moments, and we did get glimpses and bits and pieces of her when she talked about her, like her interests, her hobbies, like, her personal life. She was into, like, fantasy and science fiction, and she was just into, like, that kind of stuff. And I like those kind of things too. I'm into, like, anime and that fun stuff. And then there was some crazy rumors about her, like, oh, well, because of her personality, she was so, like, she just had, like, that dark, or because she liked dark things, mystical things. Like I said, in her movie Queen of the Dam, I will get that movie in my CD collection. I'm sorry, my movie collection, because she played Akasha, the vampirist. I love that role of her. She nailed it. But people were, like, trying to make it seem like Aaliyah it was weird for her to like dark things. They just assume, oh, well, she would end up being a bad person. No, because we look at Aaliyah, like, looking at this picture of Aaliyah and Tommy Hilfiger, Aaliyah was, like, versatile. She was, like, the bubbly, she was kind, she had, like, the tomboy girl chic look, and she promoted Tommy Hilfiger. Every time, like I said in my last video, I always look at the Tommy Hilfiger merchandises, and the first person that come in mind is Aaliyah. So that's just how it was. She really was just about her fashion. She was about her music. And what I love about Aaliyah too, yeah, of course she had her moments. I know she was a human being, of course. Whatever was going on in her personal life, how she handled it, she had handled things privately. And I hate going back to another situation, but I will. But thou shalt not name the name, because that whole controversy surrounding with an artist that she was introduced at such a young age, and then found out that, I'm trying not to curse, I'm trying to be classy, I really want to say what I really want to say, but that person ended up being a very disturbing, very vile, very bad person, a musical artist that helped her career out. I mean, did produce her first album and stuff like that, but still, even with that attached to that, I feel like that also was something that I feel that, like I said, her, whatever was going on, rest her soul, because I don't know what was going on, but I'll say this, there are some bad people in the world, let's just say that. So going back to, like, how her personality, she was very, she was just doing her thing. And what I loved about Aaliyah too is that she didn't let fame get to her. She didn't let fame get to her head. She didn't let the fame, she didn't allow people to, make her feel like, oh, she gotta be some diva, like some global, like, she didn't have this, like, oh, I'm better than you, this prissy, snobby attitude, and some people have tried to, well, they have painted her as that, with their own personal opinions, their opinions, but Aaliyah wasn't like that. Aaliyah was more, like, well-rounded, she really was about just getting along with people that she didn't vibe with, she just didn't vibe with, even she was still courteous and nice to them, that was fine. She didn't have this, like, oh, want to start conflict and confrontation and, like, beef with people. And that's another thing too, even some of these ignorant stands of other fan bases, I'm not going to name any of the names, period, because Team Aaliyah, we be dragging anybody that be coming at Aaliyah. I don't care, whoever is a fan of whoever, if you come for Aaliyah, anybody can get it. Okay, you gonna get the gal gun thrown at you, period. But my thing is, some people have said something like, oh, she thinks she's better than everybody. Oh, she thinks she all that. Oh, she's so whatever. But no, Aaliyah, all she did was just focus on what she had to do, her music career, connect with her fans, keep herself sane, make sure that she was gravitating towards success. And she had the work ethic. And I do admire and respect Aaliyah that she had a passion for doing what she loved. And she even explained in her video, she said, you know what? In her interview, she said, I've always been about this and that. And she said after when she long gone, it happened, she said, I want people to remember me as a good person. I want people to remember me for my art and my music. Hell yeah. You see how things turn around, the universe, what you put in is what you get out. And I strongly believe that because, she really, just looking at her and looking at her photos, she just had like that mystique, this aura about her. It was very natural, and she had natural beauty. She had the natural beauty and the talent. And I love that Aaliyah, basically, she was always just being herself. And also, it was some other, like, rumors about, like, oh, like, some people in the music business want to get rid of her, like, try to, didn't want her to succeed. I'm gonna tell you something. I'll say this. You don't put it past nobody, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but fuck it, I'm gonna say what I gotta say on my channel because it's my channel. But what I'm saying is that's why you have to be very careful people that you deal with, because I really think that Aaliyah, in the last years of her life, she really, because people change, people grow, people evolve, and she was evolving in her life. So whatever she was going through, people that she had to remove from her life, toxic friends, toxic acquaintances, she really had to really reach within and really just focus on what, her destiny. She wants to fulfill, her life, her music career. And that's why I think that nowadays, as I reflect back listening to my favorite artists and seeing how they grew and how they evolved, people have said some nasty things about people. People have said some nasty things about people, like good people try to ruin their reputation. But you gotta push through. You can't let haters get to you. You gotta just dust it off, because with Aaliyah, she was the kind of person I even have noticed to her interviews, regardless of what people had said about her or whatever their opinions of her, she didn't have this like, she just knew that she wasn't gonna please everybody, but she was humble. She had like that spirit that was like, she had a badass spirit, and she had a mean streak. And she also, like I said, she was more like, yeah, you get that feeling like, yeah, I know you was talking all that ish, but you're humble. You don't come out and be like, oh, you did. No, it's how you go about it. You gotta go about things with grace, because some people, it's like, they're low-key haters. And she knew she had low-key haters. But all the daggone rumors about her, like that rumor about her being a man, and then people were coming at her about how she looked. She was small, a small, slim, petite. And that's how people were saying, oh, she's a man. I'm going to tell you something. I am small. I am petite. I'm skinny myself. Alright? You best believe. I mean, I think Aaliyah, she may have gained a little bit more than me. Because I'm like skinny. I weigh about 100 something pounds. And I'm natural all over. But it's like, I'm a petite woman, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, that was just out of nowhere. And then, the rumors about like her parents and the way, It was some rumors saying, oh, her parents sold her to the music industry and all that. And I'm like, hey, listen, no, listen, I'm gonna tell it right now. I'm gonna say it right now. No disrespect to the Harden family. Period. No disrespect. Anybody see this video? This is no disrespect to Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah. I'm a real one, just like Team Aaliyah. My video, my platform, I'm not here to disrespect anyone. But it's really sad that some people, people, they don't have nothing else better to do, so they want to make up lies about you and say whatever. And I like that, even looking at other Aaliyah fans' perspectives, and it was like, yeah, that's rude, that's disrespectful, people, they kind of really getting too comfortable, if you know what I mean. They're getting too comfortable. So when people get too comfortable and they love to pick on you, they love to jab and they love to nitpick, I'll say this, I don't want to be petty, but you know what they say, what goes around comes around. So yeah, and I like that, Team Aaliyah will always defend her, we'll always ride or die for her anyway. But that's the thing, it just comes with the territory, it comes with life, you're gonna have obstacles, you're gonna be following your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, your desires, anything, and you're gonna have people that'll try to tear you down. Every chance or any chance they get, they're gonna try to tear you down. But always know, look at this picture of Aaliyah. She knew she was badass. She knew she was flawless. I mean, looking at her is kind of intimidating. And I say that in a respectful way. I say that, I do admire her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is admirable. And Aaliyah fans, we admire her, we love her, because she just was just so rare. And her talent spoke for itself. And she wasn't like, she was so like, she just rolled with the punches. She rolled with it. And I really do respect, Team Aaliyah, and even Aaliyah fans like Tony Turner for making videos and, keeping her legacy alive, and like, making sure that, yeah, the rest of Team Aaliyah, we good, we're straight, because, I just feel like, everything that has happened, good or bad. I mean, her music career was like a roller coaster, it was up and down, but I will say this, and as she was getting ready to be more out there in the mainstream world, by the time her third album, she was getting ready to really levitate, and she was getting ready to really go there. She was on her way. And I also want to talk about how even people, even throughout the years too, also the rumors about how, well, Aaliyah was going to take over, dominate music. Okay, well, people, let me be specific. I gotta be specific. People, like some other fan bases, they will be like, oh, well, my fave, like, people will always be like, conspiracy theories, be like, oh, well, Aaliyah wouldn't be relevant if she was still making music, or if Aaliyah or another artist or vice versa was still making music, that other artist would take Aaliyah's spot, or stuff like that competition thing. And it's annoying too. And then also we do see Aaliyah's influence in today's new artists as well, which is cool, because even some of the new artists, they have said, yo, Aaliyah is an influence, and she is an impact on, like, in their music, in their artistry. So I feel like even seeing how, with her sound, her image, she just really had it all. So regardless of all these nasty, ugly rumors about Aaliyah, unfortunately, she's not here to defend herself. Because I know if she was alive today, she would have cleared out everything by now. She really would have, and I truly believe that, because even during those days, like, people have like a publicist, even to this day, publicists, and every little thing about how they'll say things are true or not. But back then, really, what I do appreciate growing up during the era that I grew up with, of music and pop culture and entertainment, that fans were really about the music. Yeah, you'll hear rumors here and there, and then wait for the artist to confirm rumors or not. But really, fans were so into the music. Like, today, it's just always about drama, 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 rumor after rumor. Then when artists put out music, people don't really get into like the music. They don't even latch on to the music as much. They get so caught up in the drama. So I suggest, my recommendation, I would really strongly advise and encourage artists to protect themselves and protect their brand. And just make sure that, you stay true to yourself in your art and your music. Because see, what Aaliyah, the era that she grew up with, that she grew up in, and all like the rest of her peers, really, like I said, you had to really bring your A game with your talent and your music. And like I said, unfortunately, when it comes to like people, rumors and stuff, it just comes with the territory. So you just gotta be like, you know what? Don't let it phase you. Don't let it bother you. Just keep it pushing, and that's that. And that's what Aaliyah did. I'm so glad that the music industry didn't break her spirit either. That's another thing. I'm glad that she said, well, I know, she was like, yo, I stay ready, I'm coming through whether people like it or not. Because she really was like, Aaliyah was just everything. There's nothing else more that I should say. I'll say this forever. This queen, this legendary queen, iconic R&B singer, dancer, actress, period, really set the bar high and paved the way and opened the doors for other people. And I really feel like, she will always be like one of a kind, period. So with that being said, guys, how do I feel about these Aaliyah rumors? And these are my honest thoughts and my honest opinions. I don't like these ugly, nasty rumors about Aaliyah, even to this day. And do I get mad? Yeah, I get mad. Yeah, I got feelings. This Aaliyah fan got feelings. But hey, I can't control what people say about her. But I do know for a fact that anything, okay, the things that people have said constantly have made jokes. Like I said, people have made jokes about the plane crash and the plane jokes. Now that right there, any motherfucker that tries to do that in my presence, they getting that gun thrown at them, because that's traumatic. People that make nasty, traumatic jokes about people's passing, how they passed away, that's some really sick, mentally ignorant stuff. Okay? I'm not gonna have it over here. I'm not tolerating it. And I also, that's another thing too, because it's like, yeah, people always make, these death jokes about her too, and it's like, if it would have been someone else, folk would have been frying that behind up. But when it comes to Aaliyah, some people, they feel like entitled that, oh, it's okay to make jokes about her, and it's okay to, just slander her name and not think twice about her fans coming for that behind and dragging that behind. But it's all good. But in my honest opinions and my final thoughts and conclusions, Aaliyah, we love you, we'll always love you. And yeah, so whatever rumors throughout the years that people really thought about her, it is what it is. But I'll tell you what though, if she was alive, she would have been able to clear things up. And I feel like she also, my last video, I think that a memoir. She would have did a memoir too of her life. Aaliyah was really into like reading and literature too, so she was into like Harry Potter and stuff. I love Harry Potter too because I grew up with the movies and the books as well. So that being said, guys, that's my final thoughts and my final opinions, how I feel about Aaliyah rumors. And Aaliyah fans, please let me know down below your thoughts and your opinions. Please not be afraid to share and let's have a conversation. As always, stay tuned on the next episode of Give Cincinnati 2. Please not be afraid to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Please not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Please do not be afraid to hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of the Give Cincinnati 2 Dragon Ball Z narrated reference. Peace, goodbye, girls, as and out. The Super Saiyans out.